productive yesterday, so I could instantly do that. Yesterday was Kavi's birthday. I got Kavi's freaking thing. Look at it. Oh, I love that. Don't look at this team. This team is just like for like okay. I've been trying to get rank 10. Don't look at Miko. She's the one that's just been here for like helping, holding their hand. See, Suka's is almost done. I bet if we do some commissions, she's done. And when she's done, I'm most likely gonna put Candace or Mona on, even if I don't know how to play either of those losers. Losers in an effective way, so I might have to look that up. What? Don't mind me. Precise. My friend just started Genshin and they were very confused on what's happening. So I had to...
My latest design's getting there, but there's still room for improvement. Better make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
You go do that, Calvin. I don't think we're gonna have to fight anything. If we are, I'm most likely gonna... Let me just switch right now. I wanna see all my beautiful freaking teams. So this is a team that I realized that this is also like the leveling up squad, but most likely Suka's gonna get booted out and put Mona on, or Candace. This is progress, because, okay, Chi-Chi, I wanted Chi-Chi for the longest time. Like, the first time I played this game, I wanted Chi-Chi, but it's like, my friend got her before me, so it's like, I got her now, but it took me a while. Candace, I have like full constellations on because I was trying to get full constellation for Kave, but I kept on getting her. First that I really like her playstyle and I like her. She's probably my favorite Evo freaking character. Cheyenne, one of my favorites. And I started to level her up and I got her stuff. Another progress team because I realized these two are really good. And also I feel like these Cookie and Singchu would be so good together. I think this would be a good team. My friend did this. Look at Kai with his new freaking stuff. This is a maybe. It's just because I really like Traveler and I've been a Traveler main since I got out of when I started playing, and I kept on putting her on my team because she did big damage with the rocks and just like in general healer. Xiao, I don't know how to do Xiao, man. I really don't. And then Tenyaoi. This is not my old team. This is the team that we're gonna use. I need to redo them. My old team, I realized my old team was Traveler, Amber, Kaya, and freaking Noelle. I know. It was ugly, but hey. I learned my lesson. People were saying, I think I knew this. There was like a leak one time where it was like talking, I showed a Diaz leak thing, and it's talking about, oh, they're Oceanade and all that. I'm like, okay, cool. And now people are like, oh, them being part Oceanade is like, India being part Oceanade is so cool. Like, didn't we already realize this?
Really? You do that? Oh, but that's too much. I can't.
No, really, it's alright. We want to do everything we can for the domain.
Yes, and to be completely fair, I'm the one who caused this terrible mess in the first place.
Yes, you kinda did.
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us what happened.
Perhaps you should allow me to explain.
Do it, Boko.
I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
Yes, it was Lessig.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. It reminded me of an astrolabe my grandfather gave me when I was 7 years old. I was curious if it could rotate, so I reached out and touched it. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire domain. What I mean to say is, I knew something was wrong as soon as the whole place started flipping.
Good job, Bucko. You kinda screwed us up.
It's not just your fault. I failed in my responsibilities as the caretaker here. Oh, I knew I should have put the core somewhere more secure.
Yeah, why did you put it in the frickin' beginning of the domain? There's so many places where you could frickin' put it, and you said, yeah, let's put it in the middle, in the front of the domain where travelers, wandering travelers, would come in here and be curious, obviously, because curiosity is on every traveler. That's why they started frickin' traveling, because they're curious about the other frickin' nations. But why would you put it? You had a carnival where you could put it. A carnival that I doubt anybody wanted to go. You had a place up in there. There's a house.
Oh, you mean the big ball of water at the entrance?
There's a big bottle of water at the entrance. There is a big bottle of water up there.
Yes, that's the one. Anyway, after giving it some thought, Lessig has offered to perform some more repairs and maintenance, but we were concerned he wouldn't be able to handle it all alone. So Eula and I will also stay here to lend him a hand.
But don't be mistaken. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart like Kale. My job is purely to monitor and ensure that Lessig doesn't cause any more trouble here.
Oh! I don't think anyone's buying that anymore, Eula. Though I do remember that Amber mentioned we should just nod and agree when you act like this.
I love her. I love her. The side eye. I love her. Like, everyone's such a good character, and I would love to get Eula, but at the same time, I want Lene. I really want to call him Lene instead of Lene. What a frick.
Right.
No.
Can I?
Either way, Lessig is going to be in charge of...
Yes.
What was that?
No, I mean,
Dang.
thanks everyone for giving me a chance to redeem myself.
Very good. But you should conserve your strength. Many parts of the domain are still in disrepair, so we have a...
Seems Adia has a little more pep in her step after finding others to help do the work.
Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what the rest of us will be doing today. I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible.
Get the other part that's in the other place. Go back here.
And there she goes.
Maybe this is how it feels to be in charge.
God. When are they gonna get their little outfits? Let me see the last area. Beautiful. Outstanding. I love this. So I'm gonna start bullying. I'm gonna start bullying this device that they gave us every time I go in here because it's now more fleshed out. So I need to. So has anyone like there was this new TikTok trend. Oh, mostly for just not like actual TikTok trend, like normal people TikTok trend. Sorry guys, I'm not normal people. Oh, already? Like already? Can we finally go there? Because I've been trying to get there for the whole time I've been playing this thing. Any of you? There we go. I know there's a chest right here and there's a thing over here. I kind of don't want to get sidetracked, but I do at the same time.
Right now, emerge.
Mind the side effects.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
I know I shouldn't be like this, but I really want to get this over with. And I don't want to be like okay, this one, that's easy to find, right? I'm gonna just do different chests that I know I'm most likely not gonna find, right? That's gonna be my thing. Yeah, I found you. Cool. Alright. Buzz off. No one likes you. That's why you missed out. And you're also bothering me because I can't do my thing if you're in the friggin' way.
La la la. Woo!
Oh, that was smart there.
Right now, right here. Emerge.
That's freaking so smart. I love how they did the little...
Next on the agenda.
Are we getting sidetracked from the story? Yes. Does that mean I should probably do better? Yes.
Access denied.
Oh, I forgot my...
Where are we going now?
We're going to retrieve the last missing component. My working theory is that the director listed on the sign has it.
No details slips by our general.
I love...
What's a director?
A director is a kind of job. The one we're looking for is named Zosimos.
Zosimos.
Zosimos is responsible for managing everything that happens on the stage. Similar to how Idea is responsible for managing the whole realm.
Wow! Sounds like Miss Idea must be way busier!
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Care to comment on that at all, Idea?
No.
Maybe someone else can explain. I'm just enjoying taking it easy, as usual.
As usual. Hey, I want to get all these. Okay. These are at the beginning. I can easily find these.
Next on the agenda.
Okay, I'll go. I'll find these. I'll find these. That's that's my main worry about not finding things easily. What's wrong with you? Here's a peach. I'm grabbing it. That's adorable. I made a person. Did that count? That didn't? I have to drop, don't I? I was hoping it didn't activate right when I got up here.
The director doesn't get out much. He's almost always cooped up in his treehouse making props or writing scripts. But I'm trying to remember now. Where is that treehouse of... Huh? Hey, don't forget! I'm just...
I believe it's that way.
Smart.
Huh.
Though he might prefer to be alone. Given he often has to move stage props, I suspect that he lives near the theater. And having a view of the entire stage would be useful when imagining a
Where's
production's
Kai and
actual
Klee?
stage floor. So if I were him, I'd probably pick a treehouse over there.
But how do you know which direction the theater is in?
Simple. The overall layout and decorations look
Where's
more
Kai?
exciting in that direction.
Oh, good point! Why didn't I think of that?
I like how her spirits are a little bit higher than normal. She needed that because she was kind of getting annoying every time. When she got her, when she was dipped a little downer. It's normal though. Some people just ain't that happy. I was getting annoyed a little bit. Every time when we were talking about it, she always have to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Like, girl, you didn't miss it. I need all this money, so I'm taking it. It's like, please. they want to play hide and seek, don't they? Yeah. I like the hide and seek one. It's probably one of my favorite ones.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Yeah, sure. Oh, this is awesome.
Where did that blasted automation mechanism go?
Up your butt.
The male actor standees are here, but where are the female? Who's that?
Yes, Sosimos! 'Tis I, Idia!
What the frick is
How's
wrong?
that for a dramatic entrance?
Secondhand embarrassment.
This is a surprise. I was sure you'd be...
Curled up in a fetal position, crying to yourself?
Wow, what a fascinating little creature. Did you just read my mind?
The name's Paimon? And no, Paimon's no mind reader. Just call it an educated guess.
I love her. Best. I like that.
It seems
This guy
everyone shares a
angry.
similar opinion about you,
It took-
Idia.
No, we don't. We just physically. Well, everybody else does.
I knew from the start that a managerial role wasn't for me. But I found my true
Mascot? Is that a new role? I don't remember casting you for that.
Okay, enough about me. I'm just here to introduce you to some new friends of mine.
Her pep in her step is making me kind of not like her a little
And
bit now.
that's why we came to see you.
I do. I'm afraid the incident has caused many malfunctions with the
I'm trying to
stage
get my
mechanisms, and I can no longer put on any performances.
No, my glasses wipes are somewhere else. Okay. Okay. I guess I could just.
Okay,
My
so
glasses
you're
are
holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh?
Oh,
No, till we fix the stage.
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more props, no? Given that some of the standees are...
Or maybe the component is
You're all forgetting that the majority of his work involves writing scripts.
What has gotten into you all? What sort of person do you take me for, The component is safe, although I was hoping that... maybe... You're a big group. I have lots of roles to fill. It would really speed up the casting.
I love how we, like, literally are so used to people wanting things before we can get what we want that we just straight up just try to predict it at this point. We're like, okay, so what do you think he wants us to do? Like, what do you think he wants us to do for this? And everyone gave their little thing. I like that. I like how they acknowledge how many times that they make us do things for people to get what we want. To give us the thing before I smack you.
a show? That sounds fun!
I love Klee.
I want to help! Can we?
Also, truth be told, I've hit a bit of a roadblock in my script and was just thinking about how to move the story forward. And then you all showed up.
Okay, what do you want us to do? Because I ain't no freaking book writer.
Suddenly, I got my muse back. I don't know how to explain it, but
Get the frick
something
away from
about seeing all of you finally helped me figure out how to continue my script.
It's because they're all so different. We got that blue over here with Kaya and freaking. We got that pink. We got that more blue tealish. We
Huh?
got that red.
You mean that story you've been stuck on forever?
Yes, really. Just give me a little time, and I'll write it all up. In the meantime, I'll leave things to you, Idia.
Okay. Then he's up.
Whoa! And he's off to write the script!
Zosimos has always wanted to write an epic story about a thief and a mage. Apparently, he got the idea from some rumors that were swirling around, but he only got as far as writing the intro before writer's block set in. Why don't you all take some time for yourselves while I see what I can do? We'll reconvene after the director finishes his...
Okay. What? Sometime later? Bro, what? Let me get... Bro.
A director, my friends, is a storyteller. And the key ingredient to every good story is inspiration. The moment I laid eyes on General Sangonomiya, inspiration hit me for a brand new character. The heroine was the missing piece of the puzzle. The rest of the story flowed naturally from there, and now it's finished. So please, take a look through your scripts, and we will tell this story together.
I love this little thing. Wait. I learned how to screenshot. Klee.
Well, is everything clear?
Director Zosimos, how do you pronounce this word?
I love you.
Let me see. Ah, that's sojourn. It means to stay for a while. This is a very cute moment, so let's make sure that comes through in the performance.
I love those.
Oh, wait. There's another word I don't know here.
Kaya, you got this, bro.
It's okay, Klee. We can go through your lines together a few more times after this meeting's over.
Oh. That is cute music, too. Oh, I love their freaking brother and sister relationship, man.
That would be most appreciated, Kaya. I had a feeling about you, actually. You seem to know a thing or two about character acting. Tell me, have you acted before?
He's been acting a lot. Acting a dang fool. He been acting. He's been... Hey, leave him alone. He's been acting.
You're too kind. It's all in the script, really. It just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Oh, you think so? Well, you definitely have a knack for it.
Right.
I've actually been looking out for someone with your talent.
That's crazy, guys.
If I make it as a big-time director, then I can see us working together for the long term. Be sure to stay in touch, okay?
What can I say? Sounds good to me.
Stop hitting on Kaya. Leave him alone.
Great. Fantastic.
I'm about to snack you.
Now then, please go through your scripts one more time.
They really...
But don't just read the words. Remember my notes. And if you need me for anything, I'll be in the big theater right in the center of this area.
They really just want us to bully. They really want to bully Kaya in this whole thing. With the brothers. With the him saying, oh, you really are good at acting. Have you done this before? Leave him alone. Leave him alone now.
Wonder what the theaters are like here.
Dead.
Let's go check it out while everyone's still getting ready.
I need to collect the boat. I'm coming back here with all my friendo people. Or Sucrose. Sucrose is number one though. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way, guys. Today.
We're way behind schedule.
How the frick do I get up there? What do you want? Like this. Was there stairs going up? I don't think there was. And a new girl on your 16th birthday. I don't know if that was a Teen Titans Go. It sounded like one. Okay, so they're okay. Smart.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Beautiful treasures are a cause of great happiness.
Next on the agenda...
This is a blue quest? They're gonna make me do side quests again? No! That scared the living crap out of me. I really thought there was gonna be a whooping flower. That's why it got me scared. Oh, I need to find 3 more. Okay. Jesus. No. Let me out. Let me out. Yo, I'll continue this one. Alright. Shh. I'm not getting sidetracked. I actually don't know where I'm going. It looks like I go inside. Oh, one way.
Next on the agenda.
This is gonna be great, guys.
Where did it go? I put it right here.
Hey, Zosimos! What you up to?
Oh, it's... Please, come here. Feast your eyes.
So, directors have to design the stage?
Oh, I'm no ordinary director. I take a more holistic approach. Directing, script writing, stage design, I do it all.
I'm so proud of you. I could never.
Sounds like a lot of work. Adia wouldn't be able to handle that kind of job.
I just found my TV remote. Oh my lord. I've been looking for this whole entire time. And now I just found it.
Edea has her work cut out for her too, you know. She's my one and only member of the audience, though she often criticizes my shows. Well, she just says what she thinks. You don't know how to write, or this is getting ridiculous. I think it's because I use preprints in a way that she feels goes against what they're intended for.
Preprint? I don't even know what that means.
But even though she's my harshest critic, she's also been my biggest supporter in a lot of ways. I guess you could say she's like my agent. I'm very grateful to her. I've always dreamed of being a director, but I've never had the chance until I came here.
So, what did you do before you came here?
Like I said, I dreamed. From a young age, every time I came home after a show, I'd go over the story again and again in my mind. Growing up, my biggest aspiration was to be a director. Unfortunately, I couldn't offer much beyond my practical skills, so I ended up spending most of my time as a prop designer and doing a bit of set design on the side. Don't get me wrong, I do love building the set, but nothing satisfies me more than putting on my very own show.
No wonder you only wrote director on the sign.
Exactly. You're not doing a great job of convincing me that you're not a mind reader. By the way, could I ask you for your help with something? I'm having trouble finding the master script, and I'll need it shortly.
The one you only just finished writing? You lost...
Yeah. After I handed everyone their copies, I held on to my master copy while I was checking on everything around the theater. If it's not here, then it might be in the attic. These are the only 2 places I've been since I finished writing it. But, I still have some things to do.
No problem. We'll find it.
Yeah, okay. You know how people say, Coma is the fixture? We're the frickin' finder, bro. We're the fixture and finder. How the fuck do I get up there?
We're way behind schedule.
Guess I gotta climb.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
I like this
Whoa! Look at all these books! Now, where's the master script? Oh, it sounds like a water droplet is on the second floor. Let's go have a look.
Already there, Paimon.
Schedule.
Already there.
Wow, this is a lot. Looks like the water droplet has been managing them for the director. Most of them look like works in progress. Then it should be the one that's finished. Okay, let's look for the thickest one. This is the only script that fits the bill. Plus, it looks pretty new. Let's go give it to Director Zosimos.
Do we not just look through it and see if it's like the same? Do we not look through it?
Zosimos, we got your script.
Why you got us teleport? I wanted to.
Ah, thank you. That's a huge help. I'm running out of time here. Anyway, the stage is secondary. The performance is what really matters.
You don't sound very confident.
It's true. I realize now that a show is the art of the unknown. Even if you have the same actors performing on the same stage, the performance will be slightly different every time. Okay. One last request. Traveler, you can enter the preprints, yet the truth is that my sets are composed entirely of preprints. First, I use materials to make the objects. Then I take those objects and turn them into the... Now, of course, preprints are really meant for making objects to furnish the domain. So using objects to create preprints is, strictly speaking, the reverse of what this is intended for.
Bruh.
But Edea said that if this is what I really want to do, she's not going to stand in my way.
So that's what you meant earlier. Okay.
I'd like the Traveler to go into the preprint set and help move props around
I'm
during the
literally going
performance.
behind the scenes, so I'm part of the backstage crew now.
The reason is,
Oh, Paimon gets it now. If you're busy directing, moving the props, and operating all the mechanisms...
yes, I know that I'm no master playwright, even if it really is a half-baked script, with shoddy writing and moments of sheer ridiculousness. I'd still like to see it for myself. Just once.
Hard to turn a guy down after a speech like that.
Thank you. Genuinely, I'm so grateful. I'll go and inform the others. Then, as soon as you're ready, the show can begin. Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me?
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise,
oh my God,
your voice will, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
What am I doing?
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky. Traveler, stomp on that movement mechanism in front of you.
I've been stomping the whole entire time.
Light. A brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world.
Okay, Kaya. Okay, we just get to it.
If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness.
I'm sorry, it's
and
so
the
cringy.
people will suffer in blindness no longer.
Great, guys. That is not Kaya. I bet it's Kaya. That is not my Kaya.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow the star's course. All the while, the star kept moving through the sky. Traveler?
I'm doing
The star kept moving through the sky.
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I'm sorry. I'm a number one Seasamos hater. Like, I was stepping on him from the get-go.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach location, surrounded by sheer cliffs. But he was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
Amen, Kaya.
The Dagger Bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at his destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl, dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek is only a bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its light is long gone.
Oh, it's Kokomi.
Bottled flame?
Yes, it was a gift from another.
And so, the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession.
Oh, I love that.
The girl hailed
Oh,
from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives. A thick fog began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path. There is a mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
You won't let me. I hate you. Why can't I be like that, guys? I know I'm background stage, but come on. Let me be part of it.
If I only had a lamp to guide me through this wretched forest, then I could survive.
Okay,
With scratches covering her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
Please, I'm already here. I have to do double.
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a huge stretch of thorns and brambles suddenly came into view. Despair set in and began to weigh on her heart.
If only someone could help me, I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
Wait! There's no mechanism for the final thicket!
Ugh, I must have forgotten to check those boards.
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. Ugh, what a pain.
I can help! Traveler! Catch!
What the fuck am I catching?
It's a Jumpy Dumpty!
That was beautiful.
The girl's heartfelt wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty, who was passing by, helped to clear a path for her.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you, Jumpy Dumpty.
Number one, he's COD. I know.
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp, but a mage glowing with fire. So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man!
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her a bottle.
Where's the mage?
Then, the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys. On one such journey, while taking rest in an oasis, she found a beautiful bottle by a crescent-shaped lake.
Klee, quick! Get in the light!
Come on, Klee.
She was an extraordinary mage with the power to grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally extraordinary power. But the only place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
Oh me! Oh my! Look at this wonderful bottle of mine! It could make a fine toy! But better still, a sojourner's home!
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
So much, bro. That guy that says...
Am I supposed to blow into it? Wow, it lit up!
I love her.
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself.
She is so adorable. I wanted a little paper.
After the mage
Why can't I
finished
get a
telling her
paper
story,
mage?
she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
A magic bottle that can grant wishes.
Oh, me, oh, my.
And I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And
This is
then,
a deal.
the bottle seemed to softly inquire.
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of
why
the
it's-
desert, far away, where no one could ever find her.
This is a Dia story. Obviously, because that's what it's a Dia that looks like this, and this is what her wish was, so that's why she's in the bottle.
When the dagger bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes outside of the bottle had already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate, but I was determined to make it, no matter what.
Then take this bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
That's
Honoring
dumb
the
as fuck,
bandit's
bro. I
request,
would've wished
the
for
girl
freaking
wished for light inside
money.
the bottle.
Money,
And sure enough, it lit up.
dimension.
They
I wish
found
for
that while the
Lene,
light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach
perfume
anywhere
witch
in
design
the
to get
outside
my
world.
specific perfume witch design.
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light.
I want to punch the bandit.
What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Bruh.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
With no reason to refuse, the girl accompanied the dagger bandit back to the land where the light did not shine. They brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed. And they lived happily
This is
ever
trash.
after.
This is a trash freaking thing. I don't want that. I want a new one. No, I didn't get the curtains. The curtains were so pretty too. I want a new one. This script was trash.
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well.
I should have saved my money for Klee's freaking thing.
Miss Honorary Knight!
The light! I'm going into the light! Someone save me! She's so adorable, bro. I freaking love Klee. Someone needs to protect her. I swear to God. Alice.
Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the fiery mage.
I love her.
Wow, great costume, Klee. As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away. Klee loves it. Thanks, Mr. Zosimos. Oh, wait. No, I mean...
Mr. Director? Ha! No one's ever called me that before.
Miss Adia said that she tailored it a little bit so it would fit me. But you were the one who designed and made it. You're amazing.
I love Klee, bro. Someone, ooh. I want to get a constellation for her. Just
Yeah, that's amazing.
please, someone
And
give
it
me
sounds like
money for
Adia
the
did a great
freaking
job too.
thing. I just need her. How much is it?
It was nothing really. Just one of those, oh no, whatever should.
Sewing is an art in its own right.
Really? Oh, I'm just gonna go for a second.
She's blushing. She's adorable. I love her. I love her.
She gets embarrassed so easily. She really can't handle being in the...
it's Kai.
Idea's a sensitive person and doesn't have a whole lot of self-confidence. I hope all the excitement hasn't brought her to tears. Oh, I'm a little worried.
He's a true G. Everybody else in this freaking... Why is there bubbling over there? Everybody else in this whole freaking place sucks balls except for him.
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay.
And you. I love you too. That's why I have everyone here.
So, what did you all think of the play?
Where's Kai?
Huh? Uh-oh. Time to get serious. Now, are you sure you want to hear what we really think?
Oh, absolutely. I had the courage to ask, didn't I? So, don't...
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam as the story went on. Paimon could tell that you ran out of inspiration somewhere along the way. The characters were honestly a little bit ridiculous. Paimon didn't get what you were trying to do. The moment anyone started to show any kind of substance, suddenly the scene was over.
Yes, all very good points, Paimon. I would add that in its attempt to pay tribute to the series 1,000 Nights, all semblance of a coherent was sacrificed. Plus, I do have to penalize you for the issues with the props.
Miss Adia, what are...
Oh, you know, I return like the tide when people start discussing something important.
Huh. Especially when it has to do with criticizing my show.
I love them.
But there was one thing I liked about it. Just one, mind you. The story. You think so? I thought I was letting him off lightly.
Dia, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
I love you. I love Adia. Her eyes are a little wonky, ain't they? Or is it just
In
me?
that case, Paimon did have one other complaint.
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin is all part of being a director.
I can't wait.
The ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. It was kind of jarring when all she had to say was, I don't know. And doesn't anyone else find it weird how her whole community was on the run, but she was only looking out for herself the whole time?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off stage. To be honest, it was a dream come true.
What a great attitude. You don't seem upset at all by our comments.
Not our comments. You were talking.
I wouldn't
had
say
more
I'm
comments.
completely unaffected,
So my thing
but
is,
you're
I
only
also
speaking the
agree
truth.
with Paimon
They're
with
all
the
very
eyebrow
valid
part,
points.
But I'm also like, the thing is, what was the premise of the thief? Because the thief was just like, oh, I want to give to the poor and take from the rich. But we didn't get any scenes of him actually doing that, and there was no reason for him to go after the star or him getting the bottle. There was no point to it. Like, why would he need any of it? And then the thing he wanted was light. Wouldn't he want, like, for, like, not light but something better? If light was gonna stay as the freaking answer for his wish, he should have said there should have been like a concept of darkness, like like something happened from the big bad, something happened, a random conundrum, and everything's been in the dark for the past century. No one has seen the day of light or anything. There's no sun and anything. And the bandit sees this, sees all the people in a hysteria, being sad and all that, and being going crazy, blaming people for not having light and all that. So he sets on his point of going to find a substance to help give the light back to the frickin' just anything. So he goes on his journey through the desert. He heard that there might be a concept of light in a rumor that he heard. So he goes through the desert, tries to find it, tries to find this light that he needs. It takes a while, but it will happen. And then he meets the girl, and she has this bottle. The thing is, he realized she's the only light. The only reason why he could see is because the girl shines bright, and also the bottle is floating by, or that the bottle that's floating by her. So he asks if he that how you get this bottle and if there's any more or if he can take it. She gives this story. Her story could be like she was going through her different village. There was bright sunshine. Everything was too bright for her. And she just didn't she wanted a place by herself. Nothing to accompany her, nothing to bother her with this whole bunch of light. So she ran away to find a darker place for her to be more happy, more like fresh. All those people were happy about the light because they're the reason why the light hasn't shined to the other place because they took the light greedily. But she didn't want to be part of that, so she ran away into the forest, going through all these freaking situations and finally finding a dark place and then finding the bottle. The bottle was bright. She didn't like. She was okay because it was a nice bright, not a bright bright, but a nice dim bright. When she found out about the wish, she says, "I wish I could never be found and stay in a dark place forever." And or not even forever part, but just stay in a dark place and then pool. So every place she goes, she's still as bright as because that's how her place works. When you are born, you're freaking bright as frick or something. And so she stays in the dark for a while and no one finds her and she's fine with that. She's just having a nice time. The bandit finds her. And then they all like he needs the light and he has a dim place that she can stay. And so she goes back with him, and now the other place has some light, but it's like dimly light, a good light, and she stays in the village with them. and that's what she's like. See, I just think that would have been a nice concept. I'm just saying. I know it's not like it's a rough draft for my part. That's a rough draft to me, but still, that was okay. I guess. I guess they didn't want to put too much on this, too much story in this whole thing. Oh, I forgot Klee in her part. For the mage part, let me go back to the girl part. She got the bottle by the mage, right? The mage realized what her wish is and thought, okay, I have this bottle. I'm not doing no freaking rhyming. I have this bottle and I don't need it anymore. And I could tell you really do need something to help you. So here, have this bottle that I grant. But I want you, through your travels, to find a good place for you to live with many people, not by yourself. And then she agrees. And then that's how the concept worked. And then even I wanted to see the mage. I want to see a chibi mage. Guys, I wanted to see Travel Chibi. That's bogus.
Still, now that
Anyways.
Paimon thinks about it, you did finish the script in a bit of a rush.
That's perfectly fine.
Anyways, that was
Nothing
just
is
my
as important to
concept
me
that
as
could
my
have been
work on the
in there.
stage.
I'm just saying that was just like the long term gives us more stuff to actually know about the story, because we just got the bandit just in the desert for some reason. Why the frick is the
We all
bandit in
use
the
our
desert?
imaginations when we're kids, right? I used to play with
No,
dolls
I'm
and my
just
own
kidding. I still
cardboard
have
cutouts by the
imagination.
light of
I
an
daydream
oil
too
lamp.
many times.
The shadows would come to life and dance on the walls. I never got tired of it.
That's nice.
Fast forward to now, and in many ways, I'm still that same little kid, lying on his
So you
bed,
didn't grow.
making sound effects. And I get the same joy from running a show now as I did in my little bedroom theater. Of course, a director can accomplish nothing without a cast and crew. So on that note, I want you to all know that I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you.
Okay, where the frick is Kai?
Hey, don't mention it! We had a blast!
No, he didn't. I'm kidding.
Okay, here, take this. Your cup.
That looks like I'm not
It's the
saying.
bottle from the show! The one that lit up when I blew into it.
That's right. Can you guess the secret behind why it lights up?
Oh, maybe there's an invisible fairy inside that opens its eyes when you blow into it.
That's adorable, Klee.
Bingo! You guessed it.
That should do the trick. Oh, wait, this needs tightening up a little. Hold on, this will only take a second.
No, it's not.
This outfit's more fashionable than I imagined.
No, because, okay, in Genshin's design, they always give them a rat's tail for no freaking reason. And, the one for Tui girl that we saw in the freaking, new little snippet of Fort Fontaine, they literally gave her a long hair for no apparent reason. We could have just had her with short hair, but no, they wanted added long hair for no apparent reason. For Kaya, it's a rat's tail. It's not holding on at all, and I would rather have the braid for him than anything, not gonna lie. Ganyu, her hair is literally suppressed in this one little thing that's invisible. Like, her hair is like in this little position where it seems like it's so crusty that it just holds. There's no like rubber band for it or anything. I'm gonna show you.
Excuse me, everyone. Do you have a moment? Especially you, Zosimos. Itia wants to do a little something for you.
A dream come true?
Oh my god, Kaya! This is cringe. I'm sorry.
Yes. She said that as useless as she is, she wants to do something for you as the first person to have heard of your dream of being a director. Her words, not mine. I have to disagree, though. I have never thought of Itia
Nah, she's
as a
useless.
useless
I'm kidding.
How is this suddenly about me?
See, her eyes are a little wonky. Not in this part.
If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
America! Even put. Look at Traveler. I love Traveler.
Cool! Kaya's turned into the real Dagger Bandit!
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the director's day? It's just a prototype costume. Is he that easy to please?
Extra animation.
Don't be silly. If I know our director, nothing will make him happier than to...
Well, then I'm happy to oblige. Who am I to argue with the star of the show?
Zosimos drew up countless designs and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit properly, so I made a few stitches here and there. I hope they're...
Oh, it's... Oh, I'm so touched. Thank you all.
Oh, the
me
tear!
happier
I love
than
the
I ever
new
thought I could be.
effects. I love the new effects for everything. They added new effects. So like Klee's shining, her light shining when she's excited, people crying actually. They added that now. So now we see people crying and people excited, and I want to see more of that. I wish they had that when like I don't know, when other people were excited.
How are you doing? Recovered?
I love the little peacock at the end of his braid. Ah!
Oh, I'm good. Thank you again, Edie.
Oh, please, don't mention it. Well, now that we have the final component, it's time to say goodbye for now. Let's head to the core of the Valyria Mirage and get this place fixed up.
Can I keep wearing my costume?
Please do, by all means. Both of you can keep your costumes. It seems only fair.
Yay! Kaya, keep wearing yours too. It looks amazing.
I agree with our mage. I'm sure it's not every day you get to play such an unforgettable character.
So, who's the... He said that Kokomi made him make another character. Would it be that girl? So he just had the premise of just thinking a mage in the freaking thief, and they didn't even freaking talk at all. The mage and the thief, they never even interacted. So what? Okay, this story sucks balls.
I think I can be a bandit for a little longer.
Good.
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
Take care, my dear friends.
I want her outfit. I'm getting a job soon. That's my goal, to get a job.
More treasure! La la la. Woo.
Yeah, that's my freaking goal, to get more. Okay, we're going through this. I'll come back. I'll do everything. I'll come back here and go through everything later. I think our main thing we need to do is to get everything situated, get through this act, do the stuff, and then go explore on my own time, because that's what I'm feeling like I'm gonna be doing. But yeah, I feel like the story was kind of trash. No offense to the actual NPC. It's more offense to the actual the people that made the story for it. Like, I get it, it's supposed to be like not really phenomenal, but you could have did more with the story. Man. Oh, but it's little. It's not really supposed to be anything good. I don't freaking care. I want good stuff. You can't just give us some half-baked thing. Heck, I'm almost done with this record thing. Can we get over the freaking tickets or no? Is it like exactly the tickets? Oh, the water over there. Oh, that's what you mean. I forgot that existed, not gonna lie. That thing just yelled at me. You would be dealt with. Trust, you would be dealt with. This is gonna be flipped.
Eula and Klee!
Does that mean I have to... Like, was I supposed to... I'm scared.
Yes. Idea had the water droplet send us a message just as the show was coming to an end, so we came back.
How is Lessig doing? He finished all the maintenance work, but it took a lot out of him.
Oh, consider it his atonement. It's only fair that he had to do something constructive before being able to sleep soundly.
If you say so. Okay, without further ado, let's go and...
Isn't this where we first...
Correct! The core of the Valerian Mirage is the largest streaming projector of all, and this domain is one gigantic preprint.
Whoa, so everything we've seen is created by this?
So, to fix it, same process as usual, right?
Exactly. Well done.
It's hard to forget after doing it so many times.
Let's get going.
Yay! Suddenly, Paimon's real...
I want to get a job.
The hub consists of these components. All you need to do is place them onto the foundation in the right shape.
What's making that shadow? Is it the rope? I feel like the rope should go from one part to another to connect them together.
The right shape? But we've...
It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle.
If I remember correctly, so maybe that's the candy bar.
Something that spins. Would a water wheel count?
Was I supposed to talk to y'all?
I guess it'll be time for us to leave once...
Okay. In the middle, the lower one gets the wheel.
East bomb.
The mid, the upper.
Explosion?
There we go.
We did it!
Easy.
But why isn't it turning?
The components are back in the core, and that's all we needed to do. Like any wound, it just needs time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day in the middle of the night when...
Really? I thought that with your special abilities, you could get it turning again right away.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
All of us are dying to see it. Not just how the domain looks when it's fixed, but also Idea. In her element.
Hydra Link.
I want to see Idea using her magic powers too. I bet they're super awesome.
Please, someone just give me money. I literally have nothing. I bet it's like 20 bucks.
What are you guys talking about? And how is Klee on this, but Paimon isn't?
They're referring to our
As I've said all along, there's much more to Idea than she gives herself.
I don't care. I know, she's an ocean.
I only found out when I was chatting with you.
So our general was the first to notice. It seems like she's more perceptive than she lets on.
I'd say the same about you, Kaya.
What the... All of you? No? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just... For people who stumble upon this place by accident, I think my current form is more approachable than my true one. I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it? Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here. Then my mind started to wander as I was reading a storybook. And suddenly, I had a thought.
I don't care.
Since
I know,
can
because
change
people
into any
leaked it.
form.
You hit the nail on the head. All right. In that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more.
This is cringe. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Enchantix, guys.
I am an Oceanid who was exiled here when the former Hydro Archon passed away. My name is Adia.
Wait, okay. The former Hydro Archon passed away. You were exiled? What a douche. Who was the former Archon? I want to freaking stick in freaking what the frick? I'm mentioning who was exiled here when the former Archon passed away. Like, so the one that we know and love already, that we saw in the trailer, is not the. Okay, Archons can die. Okay, I know that's probably dumb, but this is what I thought when Archons is one person. There's no like, oh, there's Archons before us. No, Archons live a long time because that's how they are. That's how Venti was a little fairy kind of Archon that just didn't have a body, but now he has a body and he's still like, immortal. Zhongli, he said, frick immortality, I want to be human. And now he's a human. Like, he's been here for, like, the dawn of ages. Zhongli has been here for the dawn of ages. He's basically a dinosaur. So, like, that's why people are like, that's why I never thought, Hydro Archons can pass away. Oh, but then, what about Sumeru? Ruka Devata is the same person as frickin' Led Lorsa Kusanale. So they're the same person, but just like different personalities, you can say. Because Ruka Devata was the first one, right? And she passed away because she tried to save the people of the desert people from the forbidden knowledge. Tried to save, and then she became smaller and smaller. And thing is, probably the corruption went. She kind of probably absorbed some of the corruption, and now she's been living in Irma's soul. But the thing is, we had to erase her from Irma's soul to help clear all the curse and all the other like big forbidden knowledge and all the other like what is Kale's like thing? I forgot what Kale's thing is. Elazar, and that's how we got rid of Elazar for everyone, because we had to delete freaking Kusano Rukadevado. So people can pass away, but it's not like passing away. Like, that's why they say pass away, not die, dead. Because passing away means like they straight up just like, we fought your mom. Your mom sucks balls.
Wow, Hidia!
Now that I'm in.
You look stunning. You should be flaunting this look at every opportunity.
Oh, come on.
Wait, so does this mean that
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these Hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. When they wanted to leave, I took them to the edge of the desert. The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left. But I'm always curious about what brings people here. So I used the streaming projector to bring their wishes to life.
The power to grant wishes, but only within the confines of the bottle.
Exactly.
It's a truly extraordinary light.
Shut up! Ugh!
I've just realized something. When the components fell from the core, it appeared as if they had returned to their respective owners. But actually, it was after the components landed where they did that their owners and the things associated with them arose around them to form the different zones.
Are you saying like the components were each and every thing? Because okay, all three brothers, one girl, and the other. All these 5 people went to the bottle to get away from their problems and gave Idea these little components, right? Correct? From the child, because that was obvious, because what's her name, May, had the candy box from her childhood. Z, I literally forgot his name, had the little thing for his play, and the string was from the brothers for something else I forgot because I don't remember. And so they're all something that they gave a Dia. So that's okay. Okay.
So now that the components have been retrieved...
Don't worry, they'll be quite safe. As long as I remember them, they'll never disappear. However much we might criticize each other or get into scuffles, in this mirage,
I had so much fun in the choo-choo cart and hanging out with Mr. Director. Me neither. I'll always remember my...
Okay.
very
I don't really
good.
care. I don't really care
But
about this
it's
happy
probably
go-lucky
time.
This one's all yours, Adia. Our magical mascot. Please work.
Where's she going? Hey, yo. Wow. Dang, it didn't work.
Huh? That's strange. No. Oh, crumbs. Not now. Not right off the back of every... Oh. Someone get me a bottle. I'm hiding myself away. See you in 100 years.
I love.
You're already...
What now? Yes, General Sung.
If it's okay with you, would you let me borrow the Shinro casket from the domain's core?
Ah, the Shinro casket. Here. Is this it?
How the fuck? Whatever.
Wow. It's the relic that Kokomi mentioned earlier. So this is what...
It was once a ritual vessel used for making offerings
Back
in
to
the Moon
the
Shrine.
history lesson.
It's made from the remains of a yokai called the Shinkiro, and it can listen to the wishes of those who come to pray to build up Shinki, which gives it its power.
So we have to do some wishes to make it powerful. Okay. I wish I could see my brother.
Several centuries ago, the relic was lost when the last prefect of Yashiori died in battle. Its final resting place was unknown.
I wish I
The
had
pearl
my
that goes
brother.
with it should be able to sense the casket's location. But when, unbeknownst to anyone at the time, the casket disappeared inside the core of the Valyria Mirage, the pearl's light died out.
Huh? How come?
Well, imagine it was a sound instead of light. If the room is too big, you can't hear anything from outside the door, can you?
Oh, I get it now. The shell must have been having too much fun.
I understand now, too.
Bruh,
The core has been wearing out recently.
Kiwi,
That's
please.
why you were able to follow the pearl all the way here.
Yeah, treasure compass.
Get back to the story. Without the offerings at the shrine, this vessel yet countless people who
I
have
wish
visited
I
this
had my brother.
domain
Like, I'm
brought their wishes
trying,
with
man.
them
You ain't letting
and
me.
left a small piece of themselves behind
Granny
along with their
Smiths?
gifts. These have...
Wow.
It is powerful enough to help you repair the Valyria Mirage with any luck.
But what do I do with it?
Well, we do little clip of our red shoes and wish for something.
It's simple. We just need to awaken it by telling it what we wish for.
See, I'm smart, guys. That was obvious. I'm big brain.
For example, my name is, and my wish is to use my critical thinking and strategic planning skills to bring a little more joy into the lives of my fellow Watatsumi Islanders.
Okay.
As well, Dia.
Me? My wish is that all those who have sojourned to the Valyria Mirage in the past will achieve what they truly wish for. Not
Kaveh.
just in this domain, but out there, too.
Kaveh.
Even though I know full well that trying to build a railway in the outside world is just a pipe dream, and that Maimuna will probably just go back to being a scholar.
The thing is, you gotta realize that's why they all had like blue eyes and blue hair, because they're just made up of the things, right? So if Kaveh was here, he would also be made up of blue hair guys. Blue hair Kaveh.
And I know that Zosimos has a lot of improving to do as a playwright.
Zosimos. I like that
It's going
name.
to be tough for him back in Fontaine. Chasing your dreams is hard work.
He's going back to Fontaine. Oh, wait. Okay, so these are people that have been here or like are still here. That's my question. I'm gonna wait. I have this one little thing in my notes of like little names I like. Zozimos is coming in there. Zozimos, I like Zozimos. Zozimos. I don't know how to say it. Most likely I'm gonna forget about it.
Despite all of that, I still hope that somehow,
That's adorable. Do I get to say I wish for my brother? No, I don't get my I don't get my happiness. What the frick? I don't have Durendo. I have Geo on.
The combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
Okay, this is beautiful. Aww. Oh, let me screenshot. Did I screenshot that correctly? I don't care about this music now. This is fire. That was adorable. So they appear. Okay.
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
Why they want me like that? Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize that. Is it gonna be flipped? Let me. I like the music.
Come on, hurry!
They're adorable. Pick off here! I want your ocean ace. I'm a fairground point part of the in which can be used to organize large celebrations. That's adorable. So all those people came from to the Mirage and just been here once. So that where's the convent?
Yeah, you're back to
everyone's praise and curious questions went to my head.
Please don't say that.
Yeah, and you weren't granting wishes for yourself. You did it for other. I have friends like that too. Other people's hopes and dreams are what motivate them. They'll work tirelessly just to see them smile.
Tignari.
If you ask me, that's one of the most noble things a person can aspire to.
Please, no more praise. I'm really not comfortable with it. It makes me feel so ashamed. Someone like me doesn't deserve so many people's praise. It's like I'm dreaming.
Well, at least the domain is fixed now. And
What's the matter, Klee?
I suddenly have loads and loads of... Is there a way to get up on top of the wheel, Adia?
There is a way, but there's only space for a very few people.
Let me up there. There's probably a chest up
That's
there.
okay. I can go up by myself. But it'd be more fun with Miss Honorary.
Let's go! Give me my
You
chest!
sure about this? What happens if we fall off? Well, yeah, but Paimon's just worried for you.
I can
Don't
glide.
worry. I'll be there to make sure no one falls off.
I can glide, guys. How the fuck do I get up there? Oh. What the frick? Oh, because there was an apple instead of... Why y'all lying to me now? Where is there more? There's more of you, aren't there? Okay, but like, I like this a little bit. It's not my favorite. My favorite has to be the Golden Island one. I think that's what it's called. The one where we all went through. It was Kazuha, Shinya, and Fisho and Mona. I like that one better than every single one we have been through because it was just like an insight on different characters together, and it was very fun to watch like all these characters actually become friends and all that. I enjoyed it. I'll give that like all my videos. Like they should do that more. Have random people meet each other. Oh, it's like a Ferris wheel. Yeah, I want Klee's freaking thing, so I'm most likely gonna pay for that. It's taking a while.
Wow! So high! I can see everything! Idia, next time you need to bring Kaya and the others up here.
Sure thing.
Of course there's a peach up here. Where is it? Please. Thank God.
Whenever people have to leave this domain, I like to come up here and spend some time alone after I've seen them out. They're always overjoyed when they first arrive and start bringing their imaginations to life. But once they realize that they can't take anything home with them, they get upset.
Do you ever get sad, Idia?
I feel lonely at times, but not sad. A lot of people destroy everything they created before leaving, but some don't, like the residents you met. Before they left, they asked me to make replicas of themselves using hydro-eidolons. Then they tasked these replicas with maintaining everything they built here, as if this was their way of keeping their dreams alive.
Aw, Kabe, why didn't you do that?
Yeah, I don't know how they're faring in the outside world, but just the thought that one day they might achieve their dreams and live on the outside just as their counterparts do in here, that's enough to make me happy.
Her eyes ain't.
It feels like I'm here waiting for... really? I just think that every dream, every wish, is like a flame in a bottle. Whether someone is still working towards their dream or living it already, as long as whenever they think back to that spark of light within them, it still makes them smile fondly.
Well, I feel super happy right now.
Then I guess I finally paid Alice back after all these years. Funny to think I've been in the middle of a desert this whole time. It's just a giant muddy swamp to me.
Time for Paimon to give you a nickname! Mud Fairy! Watch out for Idia the...
How dare you mock me! Roar! I'll gobble you up and... I'm still embarrassed to have shown you my uglier side, but I'm glad the Valorium Mirage is up and running.
Yep! I want to get everyone together.
If you call that ugly, then the ocean won't like you.
For one last ride on the choo-choo.
Is this it? Yeah, we're done. Am I at the bottom now? be on top, like I said. Okay. Let me get on top of this because. So we're finally done. So now I have to wait till we get all these up so I can get Layla. Yes, I'm Layla-less. Frick you. It's gonna take a while. I really do want to buy the Klee skin. Oh, I got it. I should have. Frick. That was dumb of me. One more last thing? Okay, there's nothing there. Okay. Now we go to that one area I straight up just didn't care about. Right here. Because I had to go through the story, and then the story was getting boring. I like this story. I just wish he... What? Got me over here chatting what to do right when I got a... Hydrodolins life forms like living in a Klee called them water droplets, and they appear to have the power to transform in various forms. Oh, she was a cosplay hydro droplet.
Woo!
Oh, Kokomi. Kaya. The K. K and C. Would you say, are you interested in sampling most of the delight of... She's like, wait, is she a different person? Or are you another... Oh my lord. Well, I don't know how valuable they are, but... Oh my god. How long is this? What memento are you giving me? I'm so confused! Why is there so much dialogue? Oh, it's a riddle? It's a riddle? A sweet miss
La la la. Woo!
Right. Let me go back. I need to actually read it.
La la la.
A sweet miss all gazing towards the dancing. I almost forgot to read that. And other memories of childhood guide me and takes my seat beside the table. Okay, so it's by a table. Oh my god, Gretchen! So there's now more hydro droplets around that are other people. That's a new hairstyle, I think. The person who gets hungry easily and stands outside restaurant the method is not by you do not but not totally. Show who left this first chest was a warrior. When I saw him in the desert, he was covered in wounds, great and small. It was clear he survived a bitter struggle. A tired, hungry person would always be drawn to the smell of the restaurant. It made me sense some. Well, oh, you're making me do more? A shooting star of a vine carries me to finally arrive into a dreamland up here. What the frick is happening? I thought I was done here. And the rest is just like the mini games and such. So I have to look for it. Find the location.
Woo!
Oh, am I finally going into that one place that hasn't let me done it in a whole entire time? It was so annoying, man. No, because this place has been like locked. Why are you telling me I have to go back? I'm going. This is. I've been waiting to go through here this whole entire time. Hey, that's it? Yay, another thing. I'll move this.
La la la.
Next on the agenda.
We went to this
We're way behind
I
schedule.
didn't even know there was locked, not gonna lie, bro.
Next on the agenda. There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then. Next on the agenda.
Not the two of them. That's crazy. I got mine. Oh, and there's Klee, Kai, and Eula, and Kale. That's fun. Okay. That was... my whole body hurts. After this stream, I'm most likely gonna listen to music this whole entire time and just go around and do all this stuff. I'm doing this little quest just for in case it's something. Like my wings. Oh, it's like the star, it's the moon and the sun. So... I enjoyed this. I like the places where they bring you to different places for the event. That's the best part of this whole event. Like, any events that make you have to go through go to another place just for the event, it's the best thing, I would say. Oh, this is another story. Man, before she left, I sealed the cave with vines so she can't sleep there. Oh. So these are just different different things for different people. A blue spotless ceiling, a floor of white candy, soft company surrounding. I have wings. It's at the carnival, ain't it? It's not? I thought it would be at the carnival. I was thinking confetti.
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, y'all not turning into things? Y'all just teleporting like
Next on the agenda.
dishes you are? Are you running away from me? Did that thing just run away from me?
Next on the agenda.
The agenda's not even here, man. This is not the hide and seek I know and love. Oh. Bruh, you got me all the way fricked up.
Access denied.
Man, frick you.
No touching.
Okay, what the frick? If you wish upon a star. They pushed me. I was too fast for them. They were mad. They were angry that I was too fast for them. I am sorry. Now what? You guys are really not that helpful. Can I just... No? Okay. This makes the problem. I don't think this is entertaining for me if I ever watch my freaking videos, but hey, I really want to see if there's anything really important.
Access denied.
That scared me.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
This is just like something we could make it to nighttime. I want to see. I don't think that's important. Let's see. Real thoughts of a child. The one who left the third treasure behind was actually a young girl. But you're joking, right? How did she even get up here? The child overheard her parents talking about a hidden paradise up in the clouds where all sorts of beautiful creatures like finches and crystal flies lived. So she secretly built a big kite, hoping to soar into the clouds and visit her flying friends. I don't know if it's because the wind was arrogant or ignorant or if it was intentional, but the kite ended up carrying over instead of soaring to the paradise in the sky, landed in the middle of the desert. The child didn't find her finch or its crystal flies, but she had wondered a time playing with the gentle hydra who became her squishy new friend. Oh, slow down there. You talk so fast that Paimon hard to keep up. And for the kid to fly all the way over to a lot of Kazuo, what the frick? Bad boy, get the frick. I don't know who I let. I just let people in when I feel like I have nothing better to do. But you're a Kazuo person, so I doubt I'm gonna, like, I don't mind. We don't keep it? I should have put at the beginning of the location. I feel like that would be fun because people don't like suggest, oh, let's bury the first place we're at.
We're way behind schedule.
What if we leave a weapon behind? Let's leave a sweet flower. Yeah, I feel like I get a weapon, but I think a little freaking photo of us would be nice. We might screw us over, but hey. Together with the memento, together with Paimon, you choose a memento and place it inside the storage box that idea provided. As you are writing your message, you have a deep discussion with Paimon about what to include in addition to your belief description of mementos and why is it special. The experience in Mirage was so rich and colorful that you didn't know which one to choose, even though sight and sounds inside are spectacular. Ultimately, you settle a blessing for companionship and happiness without worry. Too, the traveler who finds this chest, may your travels be filled with joy and free of care, and your companions always be by your side. Enjoy your time vacationing within the Mirage. Nah, not the more. Let me see that. No, they didn't because Paimon was keeps on talking about. Oh, we don't keep it. A more shaped, more shiny pocket watch. You accidentally found it. This one bears a strong resemblance to more pocket left behind by adventure in the one wonders how much it's worth. However, it also says that it's not ab ab about the value of the treasure or the watch, but the story. Oh, we don't get to keep it. Bogus. Do we go back to Dia? Can I give these to people for rewards? So, y'all, all these people are just people that wanted to have some memories and work on what they love. That's nice. Medea let me go. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
She's new.
We're way behind schedule.
I'm still confused about that reference with the apple.
Next on the agenda.
I like the more pocket watch. I like that. No, I want to learn about Oceanites. So wait, so Oceanites came from Fontaine, and multiple of them left. The reason for flight, it would be water. The water of Fontaine changed into the Oceanites. Now the water is filled with pain and hatred. For us, if we lived fleet, so they left because the water was unpure to them.
You don't plan on taking the shell back with you, Miss Sung?
No. I think it's what Tatsumi Island has something new to treasure now. It'll be of more use here. Where it can
If we start at our village and take a slight detour, we'll be able to see Caravan Rebot and Partis the Eye on the way to Samiro City.
Ah, very good.
Oh, planning to do any souvenir shopping along the way? You can just focus on... Don't worry about the way.
Calm down. How many people do you think will be buying?
Mom, Albedo, Master Jean, Razor, ooh, and Diona, and Mona, and Fischl.
Golly! I love how her mom and Malbedo was the first people she thought. And then Jean and Razor.
What's that look for?
Nothing. So, Klee, what are you planning to buy for everyone? Sensetia-flavored candies, and big fun, and loads of but I haven't decided what to get for
There's no rush. Let's see what they've got. And if you're still unsure, we can help you decide.
Yay! Thanks, you two!
I love them. Okay. That's all we really need to do, right? I did the stuff. I'm not watching myself fail. I think that's it. All we need to do. Oh well, there was a little story quest for that lamp on this side. Let's see how that is. I haven't eaten breakfast. There it is, the blue.
We're way behind
File
schedule.
lamp. It's a lamp.
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this. Oh, that's freaking awesome. I want the middle one. How much? How much for the middle one? Seems like new attraction, like having guests. I don't want that one. I don't want that one either. Yes. I want the middle one, sir. Bro, did you just pick it for me? Okay, so it's just multiple of them. I'm in a story and I have to complete the story basically. That's what it seems like. Yep. Why does this one have like...
Next on the agenda. We're way behind schedule.
Where's the peach? Is it like above? Down below.
Don't tell me that's everything.
That's everything. Oh, you frick. Let's go. I love... Oh, it's this one. It's okay, I guess. Loud. Dandelion one. The speaker continues to narrate the scene before you. The chief may appear to greet the raw recruitment dressed in ragged clothes and swaddle in bandages. It is obvious that he has just survived a fierce fight. Looking around, you see most of the sailors are seriously wounded. However, they are in high spirits, showing no signs of fear or being discouraged. The sailors gather around you, applauding the newcomer and offering welcome gift. No. So it's just a story. Crack him. So it's just a little story for each one. I don't think I care for doing this, so I might just end it here.